Now. Hey everybody, at GoFundMe and the wonderful people that have hit the Sacred Hearts Rising Summit website and GoFundMe campaign. My name is Michelle Andrushak. I'm a small business coach in Rocky Mountain House, Alberta, and I'm here with my dear friend Brenda Hammon. And Brenda is sharing not only her story, but the story of thousands of other men, women, and children who have been victimized by abuse, whether it be sexual abuse, verbal abuse, physical abuse. And Brenda, my friend, you're on a mission. Can you tell us what that mission is?
Hi, Michelle, and thank you for that intro. My mission is to actually stop abuse, to stop sexual abuse forever. And I believe that collectively, if we all stand together, we can accomplish just that. Because one person can't do it alone. We need to be there. And if we can change the lawmakers and the lawyers and how people view sexual abuse and domestic violence, then we can create that change. I firmly believe that.
Amazing, creating that change. Absolutely. So collectively and standing together, I know the Me Too was a really forceful movement across social media, and now you have No More, which is a great movement to start the Sacred Hearts Rising. Can you tell me what is Sacred Hearts Rising?
Sacred Hearts Rising is one segment of it is a book. So we have 25 women in our first book that have shared their stories, and the stories range from sexual abuse, incest, domestic violence, addictions, abandonment, mental illness, near-death experiences, grief, loss. I mean, the list is actually endless as to all of the topics that we as a society don't want to really hear about, but we want to know about because it affects us in some way. So Sacred Hearts Rising is bringing all of those stories to the forefront so that people can read them and relate and say, if she can get through it, I can get through it. Because these are all just ordinary, everyday women sharing their stories of triumph over tragedy.
Absolutely. That triumph over tragedy is such an amazing, I know some of the authors personally, and they are amazing women, but you're right. Everyday women who have had tragedies in their lives, and this book inspires people and gives people hope that if they've suffered a tragedy, just like any of these women, that there is hope and there is help and there is connections through Sacred Heart Rising. Now, you are developing an amazing one-day summit in Alberta. Can you tell me more about that?
Yes, Sacred Hearts Rising Summit, its time is focused on simply that. All women standing shoulder to shoulder, arm in arm. And all of the authors from across North America, and I say across North America because there's some that are in the States too, are going to be there at this one-day event, and they will be signing books, and they will be doing a meet and greet for all of the attendees. We'll have other speakers that are going to be sharing their genius and their inspiration about overcoming obstacles in their life. And yeah, it's going to be phenomenal. That's all I can say is it's going to be phenomenal.
So when is this great event to inspire women across North America? When and where? Give me the details, because I'm so excited to be there.
Yeah, it's on April the 21st, and it is being held in the ballroom of the Best Western Inn and Suites in Stony Plain, Alberta. And I picked that because that's just a small community, and I wanted to be able to give back to a lot of the women's shelters around there. We have several sponsors that are coming on board, and we are working with Gems for Gems and the Shoebox Project. We're going to be collecting stuff for them too. So yeah, it is going to be an amazing, and we're probably going to be having more events later on.
Fantastic. So not only will you be giving to local charities that are directly dealing with women in abuse in Stony Plain, but inspiring, I hope, millions of people who are able to attend. Let's pack Stony Plain with women that can come together and inspire each other and give each other some hope that there is triumph over tragedy. And I guess the more that we talk about it, the more that the doors open, the more the light shines in the darkness, the more we can stop the abuse.
Yes,
And say, it's time, no more. So there is no more Me Too.
no, there is no more, and that's where we're going to start the campaign, Create the Change, and we're going to be doing a video of as many women as we possibly can, simply stating, Me Too, no more, it's time. And we're going to be raising funds to do that video professionally so that we can launch it prior to the event and carry it on forward and create that movement. And if we can create more than one video, and if we have thousands of women coming out, then we just create more videos and we just get this momentum going, because that's what's going to change.
Absolutely. Shining light in the darkness always creates change. So tell me, you've opened up a GoFundMe account. I'm going to quickly share it with our viewers so everyone can see where to go on the GoFundMe screen. So you can see that. There's Brenda's beautiful picture right there. We have a $10,000 goal, people, to generate these amazing videos of women saying no more, and really create a social viral movement to, first of all, let women know, Brenda, that there is the possibility of hope and triumph over tragedy. And secondly, to encourage women to come together under one roof with Sacred Hearts Rising at the summit in 2018. So here is Brenda's amazing information. So Brenda, and there is the great book of Breaking the Silence, One Story at a Time with Sacred Hearts Rising. Amazing. And then we have the April 21st information about the summit. It's time, where all the authors will come together. So now you're looking for funding to build these great promotional videos around Create the Change.
Yes.
So again, the deadline for making your donation is February 15th. And so we can finally stop, shine a light in the darkness. I keep on saying that. Stop the abuse. And for those victims of abuse, learn that there is hope and there is help and there is an opportunity of a triumphant life. So definitely check this out. This $10,000 goal, it's so doable. If everyone gives, $20, $30, $50, now is the time to ignite change and to get behind the Sacred Hearts Rising movement. So Brenda, can you tell us a little bit about what made you start Sacred Hearts Rising in the first place?
I myself have that past, as they talk about. So I was a child of 5 when the sexual abuse started, and it went that whole summer where I ran from my abusers. And when they say that, it's the boogeyman in the dark, it wasn't. It was, a family member and a friend, the son of a family friend of my parents. So it's not those strangers in the dark. It's those people that you know and trust that violate your ability to want to connect with people. So I held my secret for over 40 years. And like most women like me, it's, let sleeping dogs lie, don't talk about it, don't do anything about it. But I found that those dogs were eating me alive, and I had to do something. I had to take control back of my life, because I was having weird illnesses. I was having a hard time finding happiness within myself. And I just said, I can't do it anymore. So I sought help, and it took 4 years to battle my demons. And when I actually wrote my first book, that's when more of the healing started, because I took what was in my head and I put it out on paper. And when you do that, it creates more space for good things to come in, because now all of that crap's not rattling around.
Mm-hmm.
And I published the first book in 2015, and another one in 16, and another one in 17. So I was kind of on a roll.
But now you are actually an award-winning author. Can you tell me about the award you just won for these amazing books?
Yes, I just came back from Miami, and was an international award winner, and is at the Reader's Favorite. So the Reader's Favorites International Awards is over 10,000 books from all around the world that come in, and there are several different genres that you can enter your book in. And was one of the finalists, which was huge because there was over 400 books in that category that I had submitted my book. So it was quite amazing to be honored that your story mattered to somebody. And I met other women who had shared their stories about abuse, and I understand that not everybody is going to be able to write their story down and publish it and do all of that. So I've decided to be that voice for the women that can't.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, because their story matters as well.
Everybody's stories matters, and there isn't a story bigger or smaller than the next story. Every story is unique to who it is and how it affects you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So Brenda, I so admire you for, first of all, sharing your story and then allowing other people to find a voice in your books, especially the upcoming anthology that's coming up, and the fact that you have such a passion for Sacred Hearts Rising and to inspire others that they can live a life of triumph over tragedy, that together, if we stand arm in arm and stronger and shine the light in the darkness through the Sacred Hearts Rising Summit and beyond, that we can actually put a stop to this horrendous crime. So with that said, let me know, the people that are watching this video, please join the movement, join the Sacred Hearts Rising movement, because that's exactly what it is. It's time, no more. Because aren't you tired of seeing your friends and family post on Facebook and social media, #MeToo? It's time to stop. It should be #no more. So that's the movement that we're starting with Sacred Hearts Rising. So I just encourage everybody to get on the GoFundMe page and let's get this movement going. Let's let women, men, and children know that there is hope beyond the tragedy, and that we are together in opening the doors and saying no more to the abusers, and we pray that there will be a day that there really is no more.
There will be a day.
There will be a day.
There will be a day.
Absolutely. So Brenda, thank you so much for joining me today. It's been such an honor to chat with you, and I know that you'll be sharing this video across all forms of social media, so we will make sure to post a direct link to the GoFundMe page underneath this video. So it's your way to help this movement grow forward is just click and donate. It is that easy. So thanks so much for being you, Brenda, for generating the Sacred Heart Rising, and I can't wait to spend some time with you at the summit next year.
It is going to be epic. Fantastic. It's mind-blowing how big the summit's going to be, and how many women it's going to touch, and how many lives are going to be changed. Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. I am just so excited.
I'm excited too. So thanks for being here with me today. And for everyone watching, GoFundMe, Sacred Hearts Rising. Be the change in the world that needs to happen. All right, thanks everybody. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.